What do you love doing, but hate succeeding in? Getting fat. It's so much fun on the way there, but being there sucks and I immediately want to leave. Right. Especially once you get back on the healthy train, and for the first 3 weeks ago you have motivation and inspiration, then you hit the wall of okay, this is no longer new and interesting, do I really have to keep doing this the rest of my life? Guess who's sitting on the couch trying to get up and work out? Being productive in any aspect of my life, in general. I notice that the more I have my shit together, others, employers, family, organizations I volunteer with, etc., feel like they have license to add more to my plate. I don't work hard just to be given more work, I work so I can eventually relax. I know. I literally have to hide during the day so someone else doesn't find me and give me more work to do. That's just what happens when you're good at your job or anything. Taking a long, nice nap, but then realizing you slept for 3 hours and won't be able to fall asleep tonight. I have found my people. I cannot nap. If I fall asleep on the couch or chair it's 4 hours minimum. Then I can't get to sleep. I can take 7 naps and still sleep at night lol, this is my problem lol. Go team depression. Procrastinating. Fun fact. Humans aren't the only species that procrastinate. Pigeons do too. Found this out once when I was supposed to be studying. So when I procrastinated work by staring at pigeons, the pigeons were also procrastinating by staring at me. Maybe, maybe not.
You're not my supervisor!
Not with that attitude. Browsing Reddit instead of doing my school work. Proving people wrong. Making babies. Whoever gilded the magic portal. Love making and selling cakes/baked goods, but I dread every order because it means more social interactions. Take the cake and go away. Graphic design. I love doing it, but as soon as people find out you do it for a job they automatically need your help in building their website/making a logo for their idea/editing photos etc. I wouldn't mind this, but maybe pay me for this skill I learned and got a degree in? They always assume it's free for some reason. I'm totally willing to pay. Your rates are the same as random teenagers on Fiverr though, right? The Fiverr argument. I know you're joking, but for anyone confused, Fiverr hurts all designers. I know the reason, it looks fun. Why would you pay someone who is having fun? You get paid in fun. Yeah, but I can't fold fun over and put it in a stripper's G-string. You get paid in exposure, which will get you more jobs, which also pay in exposure. I hear you can die from too much exposure. Sudoku. The more I succeed, the more boring it gets. I play Minesweeper and it's the same I think. It become basically just to connect the dots. The harder levels are not really harder, just longer to figure it out. Letting my kids win at Mario Kart. Just to be clear, I love the idea of letting them win, but it pains me to actually do it. Just be glad you have control of it while you do. I had that with my little brother in FIFA. I'd miss a few tackles and make weak shots so it'd be close and sometimes let him win, sometimes take him down. Then after a couple of years, I didn't need to miss as many shots on purpose, a couple more go by and I had to stop that altogether. Don't think I've beaten a little kid in years now. Playing fighting games. My friends constantly whine at me if I win because you were more experienced, it's not fun, and I'm not good enough to enter tournaments either. I'm in a weird limbo. It's the same with me and my wife. I'm not good enough to play in a tournament but I'm so far above her it's not funny. I can't lose unless I do so intentionally. My thinking is that it's quite possible for a bad player to get better but it's hard for a good player to get worse. Astronomer here. Some years ago, I was involved in a program that scanned the night sky searching for near-Earth asteroids that would hit the Earth someday. It was super fun, especially if you find an asteroid, but yeah, you really don't want to find an asteroid on collision course that will kill us all. Or do you? Hey, what are you doing with that gigantic magnet? Science stuff. Oh. Okay. Carry on. Eating the entire pack of cookies. Me after seeing the empty packet of cookies that was supposed to last the week. No! And after you get the dough, you turn it into cookies. It's the circle of life. Work ethic. I like getting work done with time to spare. I hate that this puts me in a position of getting more work to do without any of the benefits. I used to work with a guy who would finish his part of our projects and release his progress slowly over time. I remember calling him once and he was working on his home automation setup. Apparently he had completed his portion of our project a month ago and would just give me the pieces I needed when I asked for them so no one would give him additional work. That's incredible. Reading books, especially good books for the first time. You're on a journey, have no idea where the end is. At some point it's over, and you know you'll never experience that book the same way again. There are the very rare books where knowing the end, or key bits of information, make the second or third read just as good. I work for a lawyer and so I like winning court cases. It's good to see your client get a good result from the judge or jury. Most of the cases I work on are family law or divorce cases. I enjoy the work. I like helping people. But no one really wins in those cases. I can't really congratulate someone on the destruction of their marriage. So, while I'm happy to see each case concluded, it's sad because that family is destroyed in the process. The family was already destroyed, and you're just picking up what's left in an orderly manner. Swimming, cause if I do good at morning swim events I have to go back in the afternoon. There is always a moment towards the end of a video game where you have to decide to finish the main mission, beat the final boss, and lose interest. Drinking. I love the taste of alcohol. Beer, whiskey, bourbon, gin, whatever. I love all alcohol, but I hate getting drunk because I act like a clown and spend money impulsively. Raising dogs. By the time they're old enough to be sold to a new home you love them to death and it's hard to let go. Karaoke. I can never have the fun of karaoke because I'm musically trained, and I can't really pretend to mess around with the song, so I end up taking it way too seriously and no one enjoys it. Acting dumb around people just so they don't bother me. My girlfriend plays the violin in a folk rock band. She's the best thing about the band, built hates having all the attention on her. When I worked at Walmart I used to love tossing the truck, however it got to the point that I was doing it every day because nobody could keep up with my pace. What does tossing the truck mean? When trucks get unloaded there is a person in the truck taking every box out. The trucks at our store normally head between 2,500 to 3,100 pieces per truck. Telling stories. I feel alive in the moment, but once I've completed and people laugh, it's over, and it's a letdown. Yup. This one made me realize a few things. Having a whole group hanging on your word and then laughing feels amazing. But after you want that feeling again. Stand-up comedians must chase this as well. This is me, but with